before there were laws, before there were gods, there was debt. We weren't born with coins in our hands, but with desire. And it was that desire that kings cast into gold, priests into sacred oaths, and banks into ghosts of code. This is not a video about money. This is an excavation. We're digging down, past empires, past lies, to the blood-wet roots of value, where money doesn't measure wealth, it owns souls. Over 5,000 years ago, on the banks of the Euphrates, the Sumerians didn't count sheep with numbers. They counted debts in clay. Every cone of earth, every mark on a tablet, was a promise. A grain of barley today, for 3 tomorrow. A lamb now, for eternal loyalty later. Money wasn't born to trade. It was born to remember. To remember who owes. To remember who commands. To remember that, even before coins, value was already an invisible chain between bodies. And when temples became banks, and priests became accountants, debt stopped being personal, and became sacred. You didn't owe your neighbor. You owed the gods. And so, the world's first financial system was built not on gold, but on fear, faith, and time. Today, no one chains us with iron. Yet we all carry stronger chains. Balance alerts, installments, credit scores, deadlines. The Sumerian temple became an app. The priest became an algorithm. And debt stopped being carved in clay, and now pulses inside your wrist. Your watch knows your worth. Your phone knows your debt. And the market knows, before you do, how much desire you can afford. We're not free because we have choices. We're enslaved because we believe freedom is consumption. Money isn't in your wallet. It's in the sleep you lose over bills. It's in the silence when you don't say no, for fear of losing your job. It's in the love you postpone, because it's not the right time. The form of money has changed, but domination remains. Because now you don't need a king to control you. You control yourself, in the name of value. Have you ever dreamed of a house? Of travel? Of peace? Be careful. Even your dreams have a price tag. The system doesn't just want your labor. It wants your imagination. Because if you can only imagine happiness as something you buy, then you'll never be free. True domination isn't when they force you to pay. It's when you want to pay. When you're proud of your credit limit. When you measure your worth by your job title, your car, your zip code. And worse, when you teach your children to do the same. Money didn't win when it entered banks. It won when it entered your heart as the measure of love. How much do you earn? Became. How much do you deserve? And so, debt stopped being external and became identity. You trade hours for a salary, but you don't realize you're selling the only thing you can never get back, your living time. And worse, you believe that if you just work harder, one day you'll have free time. What? The system doesn't give your time back. It only sells you the illusion that one day you'll deserve it. Retirement, dream vacation, perfect weekend, all postponed, all conditional. Meanwhile, life slips away. In meetings you hate, in bills that never balance, in nights when you whisper, was it worth it? Money doesn't just steal your present. It mortgages your future and erases your past. Because when everything is measured by return, even memories lose their worth. Who remembers the hug that cost nothing? Who values the silence that produces no output? We've become machines that convert life into numbers, and forgotten that what cannot be counted is what matters most. Money is not the enemy. It's a mirror. It reflects what we value and what we allow to be stolen. For centuries they told us it was neutral. But nothing that decides who lives, who dies, who loves, who waits, can ever be neutral. It's a ritual. A myth repeated until it becomes truth. But myths can be undone. You only need to stop believing in them. You don't have to abolish money. You just need to remember, you are not your balance. Your worth doesn't fit in a bank statement, a resume, or metrics like likes and views. It lives in the silence you honor, in the hand you hold with no expectation in return, in the time you give without timing it. True wealth was never about accumulation. It was about being able to exist without asking permission. And perhaps, just perhaps, freedom begins when you stop measuring life in returns and start living it in gestures. Because what cannot be bought, the love, the peaceful sleep, the gaze without calculation, is precisely what the system can never control. As long as someone refuses to turn desire into debt, there will be resistance. There will be soul. There will be future. Money is the language we invented so we wouldn't have to trust. It became a bridge where there was once an embrace, a number where there was once presence. But no coin can hold the weight of a truthful gaze, and no bill can pay for the silence that heals. The mistake wasn't creating money, it was forgetting it's only a symbol. And when we confuse the symbol with the soul, we sell the world, thinking we were buying security. True wealth is what the system cannot name, because it arises where value is given, not charged.